Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel, and I'd like to start this YouTube channel, this YouTube video for you, just to show you a little bit more how I started to learn English by myself almost 4 years ago. And it is not an easy way, but I believe that it is totally possible. So at that time, I was not so, how can I say, so confident that I will be in the English level, which I'm now, and I'm so happy that I achieved this intermediate level, which I believe that I am. But of course, there's so many things which happened throughout that process. So I would like to start this YouTube channel, this YouTube video here, to show a little bit more my English studies, how I have been developed my English. So everything starts with this. I don't know if you already know, but probably you already heard talking about. It is app which is called Duolingo. Have you ever heard about it? I believe so. Duolingo is a free platform to join and to people join and start to learn so many languages. But of course, my main goal was to learn keep being learning English. So I started to use this app to use it simple. You must to register yourself here, make an account, and after you did, probably you will start to play. You choose some topics to start, and you can start even since the beginning, so pretty beginning, but you can uh, you can develop your English level afterwards, and maybe understand so many things further than beginning. Okay, but this app, it is perfect to people who are starting, who are just beginning English, okay? I would like to be clear with you. I must be clear with you. I must be honest with you here that Duolingo, in my opinion, of course, there are millions and millions of people all over the world which are use this app, and I really encourage you to do it. But in my opinion, I believe that Duolingo is not to people who are advanced or who are intermediate, because this app helps so much to find or to learn the meanings of some words. You know that you must to know. You will learn with this app so how the way the words are formed, the phrases are formed, and to connect the words, connect the thoughts. That is so important, and I really advise you to use this app. But if you are feeling that you are struggle, you stop in the time when you want to talk about English, when you're talking about English, it's very important for you to change your way, that you are learning, to change the way that you are spend time to learn English. Okay, so Duolingo, it was my first platform to use, and I studied so many times with Duolingo. I spent many times, many hours, and I learned so many things. And after a while, I decided to start doing other things, like let me show her a little bit more. So I'm at a YouTube channel. As you probably can see, I have been studying English with this YouTube channel, which I will show you. But I want to be clear that I'm just showing that some YouTube channels which I followed for many times since a long time ago. It is a YouTube channel which is called the Lingua Marina Trip. As you can see here, as I watch it so much, there's so many videos here related to this YouTube channel. But I would like to remember that Lingua Marina Trip, it's one YouTube channel, but Marina Magilko has at least two YouTube channels in English. I don't know if there's more, but I believe it's just two YouTube channels in English. But she have, of course, a YouTube channel in Russian, because she is Russian. And I'd like to show a little bit about some classes some videos which she shared with us, and it's very interesting. You can learn so many words, you can learn so many informations too, related to for instance, related to learn English, related to live in an English country, or related to run a company, which she does now. She is how can I say, she is, I forgot sometimes some words because I rarely use my English during my everyday, because I live in Brazil, so there's no one to practice, no one to practice with me. So that's why I forgot. But she is an entrepreneur. She is an awesome entrepreneur, and I could learn so many good informations about this way of life. And of course, at the same time, I learned so many words in English. But I'd like to keep showing here some videos. I'd like to present for you this YouTube channel too. Have you ever heard about it? Let me know in the comments below. Learn English with EnglishClass101.com, which is a very interesting way to learn. People, I really advise to start with this YouTube channel too. I started, I must be honest with you that my first YouTube channel, which I had contact, was Learn English with EnglishClass101.com, with which we have Alicia speaking so many advice, giving so many advice for us, and we have new videos every day, and that's very interesting. But she already have this YouTube channel already have so many videos which you can start now to study, and she told you so many interesting methods to learn. She speaks very clear, and because she is a native, and meanwhile, we can learn so many words, so many meanings of the words, because she teaches, but she teaches in English. She teaches English in English. That's the best way, in my opinion, to learn and develop our English level. So I really advise you to study with them. And of course, there's so many videos that I'd like to share. I will share just a little more. English with, let me see if I'm right. I believe that I'm right. Let me see. I don't know exactly. Let me see here. Here. English Fluency Journey. Let me show that YouTube channel, which I really enjoyed too, and I really why I chose this, people. If you notice that uh, the first channel which I showed here, it was related to a girl, related to a woman who is was who when she is not English native, okay, native English speaker, but she's a Russian, but she speaks so good in English. She have amazing way to teach in English for us. So I really appreciate her YouTube channel, and I don't know how to live without her YouTube channel, okay? And this is another YouTube channel which was created by a Ukrainian woman. She's very smart person. She's very strong person. I would like to point this her. And when we're talking about English teaching, she can help us a lot, because she passed through the same situations which we are passing now, because she is a Ukrainian. She doesn't know speak English since her was a child. She started to study English after a while, after some years. So she had so many ideas to teach us and how to learn English, because she did. Okay, she learned it by herself too, and that's the key to success. And if you'd like to know more about her, just follow her in this YouTube channel, English Fluency Journey. It is very important for you to follow many people, okay? To see how you most identified with, you know? There's so many people teaching English, but I really advise you to apply or to follow people who are native speaker, or at least people who are not able to speak your native language. They just they have just one thing in common related to you, that it will be English language. Okay. After showing so many things, so many YouTube channels, there's a lot others. One, English with Vanessa. Let me show here. Probably already know English with Vanessa. This YouTube channel is awesome too, because she speaks so clearly, so clearly. So here it is, English with Vanessa. Let me show you her. Her down, a little down. Okay. This is an awesome YouTube channel because she speaks so clear, and sometimes I remember now I passed so many times studying English until later by her videos. So she speaks so naturally, she speaks so clearly, and she had so many vocabulary. She teach me so many vocabulary words, and I'm really grateful for her YouTube channel. So if you would like to learn English, these are some channels that I must advise you that you must follow. You have to follow it to get better English level. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to another platform that it's totally possible to find some articles in English. Facebook. There's a lot of Facebook groups here that can help you to connect with people who are learning English all over the world, like you. And that is the key to success, because it is so important to get so many input in your brain, but uh, when past times, when you are improving your listening skills, when you are feeling that you understand people clearly, there's another step you must take. It is start speaking. And when I say speaking, it is speak out loud, like I'm doing now. I know that I made so many mistakes since this video started. I know that. But if you pay attention, even though in my native language, I'm able to make so many mistakes, because there's so many tricks during our life which we learn it, and it starts to be normal for us. So that's why so many people made a lot of mistakes in their life. So English is not different. But the main goal of my career in English, or my English learning process, is to be able to communicate with people all over the world. And communicate means that I say some things for them, and they can understand very well what I'm saying for them. Okay, so there's so many English groups that you can join. So I'd like to show here. I will go to the initial page here. As you can see, and left, right, down, right here, there's so many groups. And of course, I would like to introduce my Facebook group here. I create this, I believe 2 days ago. I'm starting creating this page just to put people together. But the main goal of my page is speaking English, not just writing messages, not just typing things here, but even I really introduce you this Facebook group for people who would like to speaking with me, or speaking each other by Zoom conference, by Google Meet, by uh, any platform to video conference, do you know? So that is the main goal of this Facebook group, which I created. And of course, I just created, like I said before, 2 days ago, and I will increase so many tools here. But if you'd like to start studying English or start speaking English, this group it will be awesome for you. So don't forget, follow that group and send a message there. Write your goals with the English learner and let me know if we can speak together, we can make some, we can share some experience each other, okay? That's the main goal of this group. But in general, that's why I'd like to show related to Facebook. Facebook is, of course, there's so many things that have no value here, but if you like, if you can use, if you know to use the right way, if you know to use in a good way, you can find so many ways to learn English and to practice speaking skills, okay? So, in changing a little bit more, I'd like to show one website which I really appreciated when I started studying English too, because one of the main goals to start English, to start one of the tools which can help you develop your English skills and develop your English pronunciation is reading out loud. Reading out loud is one of the best way to learn English, okay? So that's why I really advise you to, let me change here. I really advise you to sign on this web page and start to learn English. That's why I advise you here. So just type on the Google USA Learns and start to study English by yourself. Start reading English. You must, for instance, I'd like to read some article without make an account. Of course you can. Just click here, learn English, and when you scroll down, you can see here. Of course, my automatic translate are doing his job, but I don't wanna translate this page. I wanna study in English. So, do you want to improve your English skills? Select the link below to learn about the ways to practice English speaking, vocabulary, grammar, and things. So here we have so many articles related to this topic. For instance, English speaking. Do you want to know why is important to learn speaking properly? Let me know here why it is so important and how can I do it. So here there's some articles that you can read it out loud. So start in this way, for instance. How do you feel when you are speaking English? Register now to improve your English speaking. Of course, this website will ask you to register, to make an account with them, but it's free, okay? This website, even if it asks you to register here, it is a free website, okay? You must not pay anything, okay? You don't need to pay anything. Does speak English put you into a panic? When you want to say something in English, do you feel like this? So many people, right? You recognize, you saw some similar related to you in this photo, in this picture. So here the article continues to teach you how you can learn and why you can learn. You don't remember the words you studied. You try to open your mouth, but no English words come out. You are not alone. Students often say they forget everything because they get so nervous when they are speaking English. So I will read just until here because that's not my main goal with this YouTube channel. So I'd like to advise again, so subscribe this YouTube channel, and I'd like to be honest with you too. It is not easy. If you are looking for a way that it's easier to learn English, there is no answer for these questions. But if you really want to know to speak English, really want to learn English, that you must to have a main goal. For instance, you are learning English to apply to a new job, a better job. You are learning English to travel. You are learning English because you love the English language. You would like to talk with people all over the world. There's many topics that people choose to justify the English learning process. So first of all, choose one of them. After that, start to doing thinking about your hours, thinking about when you are there, when you'll be there, how you feel. Okay, that is the key to study English and never give up, because sometimes you feel that you are not learning anything, but sometimes when you thinking about properly, you saw your progress, you saw that you did well, and you wanna be keeping your English learner process. That's what I felt. Sometimes I felt struggle. I felt I can't remember the words. I can't connect the words properly, and but that's okay. That's natural. And everyone who are learning English pass through the same situation. Okay, so I'd like to ask you again, people, if you like that YouTube channel, if you like that video, please subscribe and give me a like button, hit the button. And I would like to ask you to comment below, why are you studying English, and how have you been improved, how have you been studying English? Let me know why, what type of ways, what methods have you been used to learn it? Let me know in the comments below. And again, don't forget to subscribe and use this, choose one of these methods. If you already uses one of them, if you already used one of them, let me know which one you have been applied at your English learning process. And let me know if it worked. Okay? So thank you so much. I hope see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.